Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2 1.
Make your next night out a simply memorable one. The mansion at Bald Hill on Plain Hill Road in Woodstock has only you in mind. Your comfort is their mission, your pleasure is their goal, and your happiness is their reward. The mansion at Bald Hill is a historic landmark that has taken on a new life as a premier restaurant and an elegant bed and breakfast, residing in the quiet corner of northeastern Connecticut.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
This is Woodstock Academy Live.
Today's game is brought to you by Busquets Appliances and Danielson and Willimantic. The O'Brien Group, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Girardi Insurance Services. The Mansion at Bald Hill.
Jewett City Savings Bank with offices in Brooklyn, Dayville, Plainfield, Preston, Putnam, Pawcatuck, and Jewett City. Member FDIC.
And O'Contra Productions, LLC.
He'll pick it up at the 15. He's up to the 20-yard line, to the 25, to the 30, the 35, 40, 45, 50. He could go all the way. Down, Centaurs. Set to serve for the Cadets. Sends it over. Ladd. This is Gronsky over on the outside. Bateau through the block. Lets it go. Here's a shot. The score for Woodstock Academy. Macy Rawson, Carino Rockland, number 8, Zamudio. That ball goes all the way down for Windham. And his right front, Rodriguez Arenas, a great goal off of a nice feed. Back to Picorni, she's got a break. Picorni coming in, Picorni over to Dowdle, and a goal! Maybe yes for Woodstock Academy. Ball is coming loose, coming down. Here comes Leah Costa, one-on-one with Sturman, a goal for Woodstock Academy, Leah Costa. And we welcome you to the Bentley Athletic Complex here at Woodstock Academy on just a beautiful fall day for high school football. It's homecoming day here at Bentley as the Woodstock Academy Centaurs get ready to take on the Whippets from Windham. Mark Allard, Dan Vogt along with you. Aiden Soderman is on the camera today, and we're ready for what we hope to be a real good football game here.
Yeah, this is a beautiful day, like you said. A lot going on here today, and just the perfect weather for it.
Let's put it to you this way. We have some things going on. In addition just to football, we're going to be honoring the 2024 Class L State Championship baseball team right here at Woodstock Academy. And, you can do that at halftime as a good chance for people to come over and congratulate the players.
Yeah, well-deserved. I mean, they just had a phenomenal season from start to end, and what a great accomplishment. It'll be nice to recognize those guys today.
First ever Class L state championship in baseball first ever baseball state championship. Let's put it that way for Woodstock Academy. So indeed, a chance to honor them as well. It is homecoming day. There are changes in the lineup. Of course, the team is coming off a bye week after a loss to Griswold. But the loss to Griswold was probably secondary to the loss on the field, and that becomes senior Sam Clark. Certainly the heart and soul, I think, of the Centaurs this season, probably gone for the remainder of the year due to an injury that was suffered against the Wolverines. That's tough.
Yeah, devastating blow, and he was coming back from injury from last season, and he kind of did it all for them, running the ball, throwing the ball, and playing defense and everything. So definitely a big blow to the Centaurs. Big blow to the Centaurs, leading rusher, leading passer, and it falls to a freshman, Kadem Herlihy. Now, the nice thing here is, if you want to look at a silver lining, and I mentioned this to Sean Saucier, we're going to be talking to him in just a moment, he did get a lot of reps against Bassick in our first game. Bassick, we saw him in there, and he looks like a very athletic kid, and that's their future for the program right there. So he's going to gain a lot of valuable experience this season. And that's one of the ways he's going to do it, by playing a lot, because he's probably playing from here on out. Yeah, and he was kind of a do-everything type guy, too. They listed him as a utility player, so he can do a little bit of everything as well out there. I love it goes back to the Cordell Stewart days. Yeah. Slash. Pittsburgh invented the slash position where you can quarterback, you can receive, you can run the football. Kadem Herlihy is very similar to that slash position, if you will. So we had a chance to talk to the head coach of the Centaurs, Sean Saucier. We'll be back with Sean in just a moment.
Hi,
Hi, this is Jeff Busquet.
And Kaylin Busquet of Steve Busquet's Appliance and TV, your hometown appliance store. We've been committed to providing the lowest prices and best customer service in the area for over 35 years, and we are excited to continue this tradition at our newest location, now open at 600 Main Street in Willimantic. We carry and service your favorite and most trusted brands of appliances, TVs, and furniture.
We know you've all heard about back orders in the appliance industry, but at Busquets, our salespeople can find you what you're looking for in stock and ready to be delivered. Amana washers and dryers are only $4.89 each. Whirlpool front load washers and dryers are only $8.49 each and can handle a king-size comforter. Frigidaire 18 cubic foot refrigerators are only $6.75. And just arriving, a new batch of Scratch and Dent appliances at our Willimantic store. Scratch and Dent are brand new with a full warranty. We have 18 cubic foot refrigerators for $5.99. Side-by-side refrigerators start at $8.99. And remember, at Busquets, we service everything we sell and take a year to pay interest-free.
Check us out at one of our locations in Danielson and Willimantic or online at BusquetsAppliance.com. Pay more, what for?
And check out the Scratch and Dent specials now at Busquets Appliances in Danielson and Willimantic. French door refrigerators, regular $22.99, now just $9.99. Side-by-side refrigerators, regular $11.99, $6.99. And 18 cubic foot refrigerators, regular $7.99, now just $4.99 at Busquets Appliances.
Well, here's the good friend.
I'll drink to that. Say, Ernie, still fooling around with magic?
Oh, yeah. In fact, I've got a great new trick I've been working on.
Ernie, not the watch and scarf trick.
It's the watch and scarf trick. Now, let me show you. Milk, give me your watch.
You're not going to make it disappear, are you?
Now, Sylvia, I need to borrow your silk scarf.
Be careful with it, Ernie. It's my mother's.
No problem. Now, I take Mel's watch, wrap it carefully in Sylvia's scarf, and then set fire to the scarf.
Ernie!
And poof! Uh-oh.
Look at my $2,500 watch.
Jeez.
My mother's scarf. That's the watch and scarf trick.
Let me show you how it's done.
Show me. Who's your insurance agent?
There's no trick to finding good insurance coverage. Just call Girardi Insurance Services for homeowners and automobile coverage that really covers. Our experience in designing comprehensive protection programs can be tremendously helpful in your planning for the future. You never know what's going to happen next, so know you're ready for whatever happens.
When they ask who's your insurance agent,
say Girardi Insurance Services, your independent agent.
We're the answer.
See them online at GirardiInsurance.com.
And welcome back to the Bentley Athletic Complex football homecoming day. Football as the Woodstock Academy Centaurs take on the Whippets of Windham. The head coach of the Centaurs, Sean Saucier, joining us after a bye week, 2-2 coming in. Something tells me you kind of liked that bye week, to be honest.
Yeah, it definitely came at a good time with some of the injuries we sustained, but it's always a nice break to change the pace a little bit, get some rest, change the routine, and then get back at it a little refreshed. So I have different mixed feelings about the bye week, but I think all in all it was a nice break for us.
Yeah, it was kind of where it was needed, let's put it that way, because let's face it, you have a big change in your lineup. Sam Clark, unfortunately, the senior has gone down, likely a season-ending injury. How tough is that to lose a senior like him?
Well, my heart breaks for him, and personally, obviously he's a wonderful person, great kid and leader. From a football standpoint, and you lose your best player on both sides of the ball, it has an effect on your team. So, we have talked a lot about other people stepping in and stepping up, and, the seniors kind of rallying around Kadam and, make him right at all times.
Interesting. Maybe a silver lining to this that you were able to play Kadam Hurley so much against Bassick in the first game of the season.
Yeah, not only Bassick, but the whole West Warwick scrimmage.
Yeah.
He got all those reps too, and they were a quality team. So it's not his first time out there. I mean, obviously he's going to be nervous. He's 14 years old. But he is a ball player, and he's a natural football player, so he will do some good things. But I'm sure he'll make 14-year-old mistakes also. But we're going to rally around him. We're proud of him for stepping in and leading, and we'll give it heck.
And it changes a little bit of maybe Connor Elliott's strategy too, because Kadam was your slash guy, so to speak.
Yeah.
He was a quarterback, he was a receiver, he could be a running back.
Yeah.
You used him everywhere.
Yep.
And now he's back in that position of quarterback. Does it change the offense at all?
I think it does. Connor does a great job of adjusting his play calling to the strengths of his players, and we reevaluate that every year and every week. So It's been, again, an advantage of the bye week was having that extra time to figure out what works for Kadam, what doesn't, where we need to adjust, and what else we need to put in.
A little bit more maybe on the running emphasis here?
Yes, but, I don't think Connor's afraid to let Kadam play, so I don't think you're just going to see a totally conservative approach either.
And you've done a lot of adjustments on your lines. That's normal, 4 games in. That happens, doesn't it?
It does. So losing Caden Maynor at center, he'll be back soon, which is great news. We thought he had a more serious injury than he ended up having. We have to shift. Kyle Grist comes to center from tackle. Now we got 2 underclassmen tackles, which, again, as a football coach, you're saying, okay, now we got 2 underclassmen getting, experience and reps that will be back. So you always try to find the silver lining to what's going on. It is nice to have Dylan Phillips back this week. Mm-hmm. He is back from his elbow injury, and he'll be out there with the Gronk brace, and he'll give us a spark also. He's a football player.
Not an easy football team to play against, though. Windham is not especially huge, especially numbers-wise, but they're always tough.
Yeah, it's Windham, right? It's Windham football, and it is what it is. We know that. Everyone knows that. They're obviously having a great year, and they do have some good size. So
they do.
You gotta pull your, you gotta really. You got to put your big boy pants on and be willing to be physical.
Yeah, because they're going to be physical. That's right. Know that.
Yep. So we talked a lot about that. We coached it up. We rallied around it, and you gotta match their physicality if you want a shot.
They didn't run the ball. They didn't throw the ball last week. Yeah. They scored 49 points against New London.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's just that's that wing tee, and if it, you got studs back there, you can do that. So. We have a plan, and we'll see if we can execute our plan.
Well, let's see if you do it. The Woodstock Academy Centaurs taking on the Whippets of Windham High School football coming up next.
Do you have questions about your retirement, such as when will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How can I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? If so, you're not alone. As a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, the O'Brien Group can help you find the answers with the exclusive, confident retirement approach. We will work with you one-on-one to understand your goals and discuss the 4 key needs of retirement, including covering your essentials, ensuring lifestyle, preparing for the unexpected, and leaving a legacy. From there, we will work together to develop a retirement roadmap with clear steps you can take to help you live more confidently today and tomorrow. Call me, Pat O'Brien, today at 860-208-9913. Our office is located at 50 Canal Street in downtown Putnam, Connecticut.
The Confident Retirement Approach is not a guarantee of future financial results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor.
And we're back with you here at the Bentley Athletic Complex, just about set for the opening coin flip after the Centaurs came onto the field. A little crowd kind of filling in here on a gorgeous day for football. Temperature supposed to be up by the end of the day into the low to mid-70s.
Oh, we'll take it.
This is bonus weather. We always say if you go into overtime or something, it's free football. This is free weather, is what I look at it as it is just a gorgeous day out here. The Centaurs coming in with a 2-2 overall record. This is their first Eastern Connecticut Conference Division II matchup. Windham, very similar. They have not played a Division II matchup. They are 4-0. But then everybody in the medium division, in the Division II, with the exception of the Centaurs, the Ledyard has 1 loss. They lost to Waterford, which is 5-0. Ledyard's 4-1. Windham 4-0. Centaurs 2-2. Yeah, we're in D2, not D1. You almost think you want to be back in D1.
It changes so often, it's sometimes tough to keep track. But a couple of common opponents, Griswold and Stonington, both teams played, and Windham got both of those, and Centers lost both of those. So going to be a tough one
today.
It's
not going to be easy. Let's put it that way. If you think it is, it's not. By the same token, you got to play the game.
Yep.
And you never know what happens when you play a game. Killingly, if you looked at D1, of course, when I say it might be better to be in D1, Fitch right now, or Killingly obviously 5-0. I mean, the powerhouse of the Eastern Connecticut Conference. Fitch 3-2, New London 2-3, NFA 1-4, and East Lyme is 1-4. So, yeah, you almost want to be there as opposed to the 5-0s and 4-0s. But then again, you also have to look at the competition that's played. NFA is playing Class L competition a lot. They just played a game against Fitch and lost by a point last night, 13-12. So, guess what? It's not any easy anywhere. It is high school football. You look down below and you look at the Windham team right now and you say, not a large team numbers-wise, but they play everything. They play everywhere. So the captains for the Woodstock Academy Centaurs, Sam Clark, obviously not in uniform today. He's in uniform, but not in uniform. Kyle Grist, Jacob Say, and also out there is Ryder Chaput for the Centaurs. Meanwhile, for Windham, it goes like this. Asael Garcia Rodriguez is out there, along with number 51, Malachi Fowler. Number 71 is Mackenzie Filche, and number 8 is Darian Jenkins for the Whippets. So all set to go with the opening coin flip here, and we'll get some football going, and then we'll have some baseball at halftime. And
we'll give you some soccer updates.
Oh, by the way, soccer update. I'm glad you said that, Dan. What's going on? Because it's over at the Bentley Athletic Complex.
Yeah, so 3-1 Centaurs at the halftime. Derek Rodriguez, all 3 of the goals for the Centaurs. So they need wins, and they're taking it to them so far.
If they win this one, by my calculation, they're in the state tournament. Yeah, because they'd pick up their 5th win. They'd be 5-7-3. 5-8-3 is still 6.5 divided by 16, which I think is over 400. So indeed, that would be interesting. I did not see. I'm sorry. Okay. So the Whippets have won it, and they're going to get it. Am I correct in that one?
I believe so.
Okay, because I was looking down as I was trying to do something else, which was updating the soccer score on our good old, what is it now? X. I think that's what it's called anyway. I never remember. So we'll do it like that, and we'll do this, and we'll do this, and we are all set on that. All righty. 3-1. Derek Rodriguez Arenas, who also scored, by the way, 2 goals and had an assist in a 3-0 win over Fitch. Do you think he could be an Eastern Connecticut Conference Boys Athlete of the Week nominee? I kind of feel it that way.
Very nice kid, too.
Time now for the national anthem here at the Bentley Athletic Complex.
We thank you for your service to our country.
Of course, the honor refers to the veterans and first responders.
Remove your headwear and direct your attention to the flag as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem by Woodstock Academy student and dance team member Andrea de Cos Ortiz.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose were stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight? O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, their bones bursting in there, gave proof through the night that her flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And there you have it. Our national anthem here at the Bentley Athletic Complex leaves me just one question for Dan Vogt. Are you ready for some football?
Mark. I am ready. Beautiful day. Let's have a good one here.
Now, I would hope that would be the case as we are set to go. The Windham Whippets coming out in their white and maroon uniforms. The Woodstock Academy Centaurs in the navy blue and gold on this Saturday, brightly shining in the sunshine that we have out here as well, which is kind of nice. Think we're all set to go. 12 minutes up on the clock, dropping back To receive will be Deshaun Chapman, it looks like, unless he stops right there. But he's been dropping back there, so I'm assuming he'll be one. We know he's the kicker and punter. Abdullah Chowdhury is the kicker for Woodstock Academy. So Chapman will go back. As will, it looks like Francesco Alvarado is the other. Is that? Nope, that's number 8. That is Darian Jenkins out there. So 8 and 3. Deshaun Chapman, Darian Jenkins to get the kickoff for this one. Chowdhury looks over and says, we're all set to go, and so are we here in the broadcast booth. Sit back and settle in. Hope you have a good day of football as Chowdhury gets set to go. And the boot is going to be the onside runner. It gets a nice block. It may got it. The Centaurs may have got it. On the bottom with the football was number 2 for the Centaurs. That would be Keegan Brown, but there's a flag on the play. Did it go the 10?
I think it did. They looked like they waited.
Was there an offside? Or was it a hit to the head? I am just seeing some things out there, different calls.
Nothing, no signal.
No signal yet. We're going to be looking because the question is, did it go the full 10?
I think it did.
Because I don't know why the flag would have flown otherwise unless it was a hit in there or something to that effect. But the flag rests on this side of the 50.
It started slow. It needed to carry to get to the 10, but they did a good job waiting for it, and I think it got right to the 10.
Did it touch anyone beforehand?
I did not think so.
So a big discussion going on out there. I'm almost seeing a personal foul. Wow. And it was a little bit of just a hand motion on the official on the white hat. Big discussion. Yeah. First play of the game, a big discussion.
Oh, an important call here.
Yeah, absolutely. So they're still discussing it out there. Okay. Okay, so I think it's Windham's ball.
Yeah, he did say Windham's going to have the ball, deciding where they want to take it.
Yep, it did not touch the ball. They're saying it did not go the 10 yards. Thus, the Whippets not only get the football, but they get the 10-yard penalty that goes along with that. So the ball will actually be marked at the 43-yard line. I thought it would be the 39-yard line, and indeed it should be. Actually, they're going to mark it at the 41-yard line. That's where they're going to put it down, first down and 10. Interesting.
Yeah, I want to see that one again.
I think we all do.
Aiden,
I hope you had a real good picture on that one because we're going to check it out later. High snap. It'll come down to Cruz, and Cruz carries it inside the 40 down to about the 38-yard line. Julian Cruz, the senior running back for the Whippets. A gain of about 2-3 on the play. Got it down to the 38-yard line, first down and 10. Well, you're going to check it out, Dan. You can let me know what's going on with that. As this time, keeping the football is Alvarado. Launches one up, incomplete. Was looking downfield for Cruz. That might be one of their first passes in 2 games. So what did you see?
Well, I still think it went the 10, but the ref who threw the flag was right on top of it. He was standing right in front of it, so... But I'm right at the 50 here, too.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was pretty darn close.
It was close.
I thought it was pretty close to being okay, especially the way they waited on it. 3rd down and 8 from the 38-yard line. As coming across will be Jenkins over to the far side right. Alvarado hands off the football to Cruz, trying to find some room around that right side. 35, 30, inside the 30, down to the 27. It'll be a first down for the Whippets. Just that sweep right.
Yeah.
Gets it all the way down to the 27-yard line.
Cruz made a nice little cut there to pick up a few extra yards.
Second carry for Cruz. You'll see him in the backfield. You'll see Darian Jenkins. You'll see Deshaun Chapman. You'll see Asael Garcia Rodriguez, Troy Torres More. You'll see a lot of people out there for the Whippets, as they do like to mix things up a little bit. Alvarado is your quarterback. Cruz comes over from the tight end position. Alvarado keeps the football, avoids Chaput, but does not avoid the second man in, which would be Alec Nunes.
Yeah.
Technically a sack, although I think he was running with the football. I mean, I think it kind of becomes a running play more than a sack. Back at the 33-yard line, it's a loss of 6 on the play.
Like run pass option, he decided to keep it and for the run, but lost a bunch.
Exactly, 6 yards back. Luis Paulino is the center. Malachi Fowler, Louis Aponte the guards. The tackles are Brian Moreno Getz and Ezra Rosa. Nikolai Torres, Yadiel Garta Jesus are your receivers for the Whippets. We'll give you the defense for the Centaurs in just a moment. Second down, 16. This is Alvarado. Fakes the handoff to Cruz. Launches it over the middle. Tried to get a one-handed catch from Yadiel to Jesus, and it falls incomplete.
He had him open. He just threw it a little behind him.
He throws sidearm.
Yeah, he did kind of drop down a little.
Yeah, he kind of wung it. Sidearm there. Defense for you for the Centaurs, Ryder Chaput and Aiden Brailsford, your defensive ends. Jacob Say, R.J. Duncan in the middle. Your linebackers, Abdullah Chowdhury, Kyle Grist, and Dylan Phillips, back from that injury. Alec Nunes and Aiden Sukaloon, the corners. Cam Nason, Griffin Bloom are your safeties. Third down, 16, back at the 33.
Big play here.
Alvarado, got to figure it's four down territory.
Yep.
As this time, Alvarado back to throw again. Launches it complete this time to Cruz. He's at the 30, 25, 20, 15, inside the 15. First down, as he'll get down close to the 10-yard line. Right now, it's been the Alvarado and Cruz show.
Yeah, Cruz showed a big burst right there. Pretty fast.
Got it down to the 14-yard line. That's a gain of 19 on that pass play. First completion for the Whippets. Interesting. They've come out and decided to throw the football rather than run it. And you had so much success against New London the week before, and here they are deciding to throw. This is Rodriguez, the big fullback. He got slowed up a little bit. Over the 10, 5, and a touchdown for Asael Garcia Rodriguez. Just bowled through his.
He did, yep. And Centers just nobody laid a body on him, really.
There were a few who tried.
They tried.
They tried to slow him down at the beginning, and he just kept on going.
Big guy, made some good cuts.
14-yard run makes it a 6-0 game. Unfortunately, we kind of anticipated a very difficult situation for the Centaurs because this is a quality Windham team.
You can kind of understand why Coach Saucier tried the onside kick this time.
Absolutely, and almost pulled it off.
Almost did.
Chapman, and this is going to be some movement on the line. Who's it against is the question. Chapman is the kicker that they were going with the extra point. It will be against the Centaurs. So they'll move it half the distance. Yep. Do they kick or do they go? That becomes the next question. Here comes Alvarado. Yeah, they're gonna go for the 2-point conversion. A yard and a half closer. Why not? Well, Alvarado says, "What am I doing? It's nice that I'm out here, but what am I doing?" So Alvarado is set to go. Still looking back. My guess is Rodriguez. Just my guess. No, maybe not, because he lined up in almost a tight end position. No, there he is. He's in the backfield.
Yeah, or Cruz.
And Alvarado may have lost the football and did get in. 2-point conversion for the Whippets. Back with more from the Bentley Athletic Complex. Next night out a simply memorable one. The mansion at Bald Hill on Plain Hill Road in Woodstock has only you in mind. Your comfort is their mission, your pleasure is their goal, and your happiness is their reward. The mansion at Bald Hill is a historic landmark that has taken on a new life as a premier restaurant and an elegant bed and breakfast, residing in the quiet corner of northeastern Connecticut. With on-site on-site catering and an upscale banquet center, the mansion is private and secluded, offering the perfect setting for a delicious meal, special getaway, or private event. The mansion at Bald Hill welcomes you and looks forward to your visit, whether it be for dinner, an overnight stay, or a weekend getaway for that special occasion. The mansion at Bald Hill on Plain Hill Road in Woodstock. Simply put, spectacular. Treat yourself. You deserve it. Call the mansion at Bald Hill at 860-974-3456. That's 860-974-3456. Or visit them on Facebook, Instagram, or Pinterest.
And the kickoff by Chapman, taken by the Centaurs down the far side. Battling for it, I think, was Luperon. Am I right? Gabe Luperon with the football? Indeed it was.
Yeah, he had to backtrack to receive it, but made a nice run back. Of course, we saw him take it to the house the first game of the season.
Yes.
First play of the season.
First play of the season, which I now think is part of our opening montage. So, it's kind of nice when you can do that with your opening montage.
I did. I like the montage, the updated montage. They're very nice.
31-yard line, first down and 10 for the Centaurs, and Kadem Herlihy, the freshman quarterback, out there for the Centaurs, directing traffic already. And Herlihy takes the snap, handoff, goes to the left side and down quickly. I think that was Luperon again. Indeed it was. Gabe Luperon on the carry. May have lost a yard back at the 30-yard line. Second down and 11.
Imagine we'll see a fair share of Luperon
I
today.
would think so. Aiden Brailsford is your halfback. Your receivers, Alec Anuns, Cam Nason, and Dom LaFleur. Your tackles, Wyatt Voder is in there, along with Jacob Say. Second down and 11 for the Centaurs. Handoff again, Luperon left side. Had to get away from Rodriguez, and then he ran into the rest of the Windham defense. Right now, they're just they're tough. The number 79, Ezra Rose, the defensive tackle, just shut that one down. And Rodriguez forced him inside.
Yeah, there was really nothing there. Nothing opened up for him.
So you mark it back at the 27-yard line. It's a loss of 3 more.
3-1.
So a couple of backward carries for the Centaurs. Herlihy facing a third down and about 14. Launches a pass complete to Luperon at the 30. 35, bounces ahead close and should be a first down at the 43-yard line.
Luperon on the reception.
Well, if you're going to get a little bit of confidence for a freshman, that's the way to do it.
Early on the mark for his first pass of the day. Back to Luperon again.
Up to the 43-yard line, a 16-yard pass play for the Centaurs.
He kind of threw that little bit sidearm you.
Yeah, everybody's going sidearm today.
The Patrick Mahomes effect, I guess.
Oh, I never thought about that, but you're right. Sole setback is Luperon. In motion, Brailsford with the football, Herlihy, and he ran right into big number 51, Malachi Fowler, who was going to let Herlihy go nowhere.
One of the Whippet captains, and took him down quick.
Loss on the play of 3 yards on the keep. Back to the 40-yard line. Right now, the rushing game is going in reverse. 3 carries, a loss of 7 yards. Second down and 13 from the 40. Near side is Cam Nason. Herlihy fakes the handoff, in trouble because I think he thought he was going to toss it to Luperon, and unfortunately, Luperon was not there to toss it to. And then it was just the defense. Was it Fowler again coming in?
He looked up and he really nothing he could do.
No, there was like, okay, now what do I do with this thing?
Basically, don't fumble.
Now that one is a sack of 7 yards back to the 33-yard line of the Centaurs. So you're facing third down now and 20 from your own 33-yard line. Herlihy with Luperon next to him, keeps the football, rolls it to the left, throws it downfield. Nunes battling for it, and the ball was knocked down. Both players have the right to go for the football, so there was a little pushing and jostling, but that's to be expected, and it's an incomplete pass.
Underthrew him a bit, but he really never had any distance from the defender.
No. So an incomplete pass on the defense was for the Whippets. Back there was, I think it was number 15, Nathaniel. Actually, I don't know about that. It's the one with a rolled-up jersey. So Herlihy is now back to punt. Remember, Clark was the punter as well. So the boot by Herlihy is not a bad one.
Not bad, yeah.
Little twister. Bounces at the 40. Will be down at about the 33-yard line of Windham on the punt.
And after the punt, it is down.
So first down and 10 for the Whippets from the 33, their own 33.
Will have their second drive.
Just got a quick soccer update. Still 3-1. Apparently somebody on Coventry got a red card.
That doesn't help you.
No, it does not.
In fact, the Woodstock Academy Prep 2 soccer team yesterday had a red card.
Is that right?
They were up at the time 4-2, actually 4-1, I think. And unfortunate that they had to play defense the rest of the way, and they ended up winning 4-3.
Hang on.
Was it 4-2? 3-2. They were up 3-2, and then there was a goal on each side before it was all said and done. 4-3 was your final. Straight ahead up to about the 37-yard line went Rodriguez. I think, was that up Rodriguez 44? Yes, it was. Rodriguez on the carry. So he comes out of that pile, carries it to the 37.
Garcia Rodriguez on the
Centers here, you really don't want to go down 2 scores.
Brought down by Jacob Say.
So 37-yard line, 4-yard gain, second down and 6.
Bring up a 2nd and 6.
Rodriguez now, couple of carries, 18 yards. Actually, he's got one more than that. Cruz up to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, the 50, the 45, the 40, 35, 30. He will go all the way for a Windham touchdown, or was it down before? They're going to rule him down at about the 2-yard line. Wow.
Explosive play there. Made a nice juke around Griffin Bloom, and then he was gone.
He was gone. And by the way, that was only the second carry for Rodriguez. I sometimes overthink myself. But for Cruz, down to the 2-yard line of Woodstock Academy. Okay, we're going to need some mathematicians on this one. 48-13 is a 61-yard run, if I am correct. So 61 yards, that gives him 73 on the day, and a first and goal at the Woodstock Academy, just outside the 1. We'll call it the 2. Inside, this is Cruz carrying it. I think he got the touchdown. Touchdown for Julian Cruz from Windham. Kind of cut it inside the right guard and found the hole.
Just like that, 14-0.
Yeah, that's killer.
Whippets really controlling the line of scrimmage on both sides here.
So it will be this one will be an extra point attempt. Deshaun Chapman comes on to kick for the Whippets. Remember the first time around, they got the 2-point conversion done. This time they'll try it, but only because they got the penalty that moved them 1.5 yards in. So Chapman out of the hold of Jenkins. Snap is down, boot is up. And that boot is not going to get there, and it'll be a new good on the extra point attempt. 14-0 in favor of Windham over Woodstock Academy.
Jewett City Savings Bank offers accounts that let you manage, spend, and save money the way you want. Plus, a team of neighbors you can turn to if you have questions or need support. It's the best of both worlds. To learn more or to open an account, visit us at jcsbank.com or stop by your nearest branch. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
$14-0, 5:02 left to go in the first quarter. As the Whippets scoring on their first 2 possessions. On homecoming day here at the Bentley Athletic Complex.
I guess if you're looking for a silver lining, they did miss the extra point there.
That's the silver lining. You got to find something in there, right?
Yep.
Got to work for it.
See if Luperon can have another nice run back here.
Here's the boot by Chapman. The boot comes down to Luperon. He'll watch it go into the end zone. It'll be a touchback for the Centaurs. Woodstock Academy, by the way, back here at the Bentley Athletic Complex next week for a later game, a 2 o'clock start. I'm assuming it's probably SATs or something like that going on. Normally that's a 2 o'clock start game. Is it prep soccer? Oh, okay, it's prep soccer. That's the reason why. Okay. Well, we're broadcasting prep soccer next Saturday, 8:30 a.m. in the morning. Oh, my gosh. Bring me some coffee. Bring me something, because I'm going to need it. 8:30 a.m. We're going to be on the air next week. You had to remind me of that, didn't you?
Let's hope this warm weather sticks around for another week or so.
I would like that to be the case. Otherwise, we're going to be chilly out here. Hurley behind center. In motion is Brailsford, and with the pitch, it goes that way, and down he goes in a heap. Actually, I think it was Luperon who got the pitch again and really just had nowhere to go.
No. It's been the case so far. No holes opening up.
No, not a lot of movement out there. It's a loss in the play back to the 14-yard line, a loss of 6 on the play.
On the play, bring up a 2nd and long.
2nd down, 16. Puts a lot of pressure on a freshman quarterback when you have to throw. That might have been a jump
I think so.
by the Whippets.
The hard count might have got him there.
Yeah, I think Rodriguez kind of stepped it off there. So a gain of 5 going the other way. Back up to the 19-yard line and 2nd down and 11. Well, that's helpful. Hurley, quick snap, quick throw, complete to Nunes at the 20, the 25, 30, 35, 40, and out of bounds, but a first down for Woodstock Academy. They're finding a little bit of positivity off the short passes.
Yeah, nice tight spiral on that pass, and Nunes picked up some more on his own.
Up to the 41-yard line. A gain on the play of 22 yards on the pass. So Nunes has been a little, Nunes and, of course, Luperon. A couple of nice passes by Hurley to get him there. 2 for 3 now for Hurley. First down 10. Quick pitch back. Luperon sweeping it left to the 40, the 45. Found some running room this time. Gets it up to about the 48-yard line. Nice second effort to keep the legs going and trying to drive.
Yeah, I think that was a smart decision to pitch it out and try to go around because nothing up the middle has been working so far.
Yeah, the middle has been kind of steadfast for Windham. 7 yards on the play for a 2nd down and 3. 48-yard line of Woodstock Academy. It doesn't quite put Luperon back into positive yardage yet, but he's getting there. 2nd down 3, 48-yard line. 3.5 to play, first quarter. This is Brailsford in motion. Hurley with the football, tosses it out, intercepted by number 33, Troy Torres-More, right about midfield. That one, he just jumped the route. That's what it came down to. He jumped right in front, I think it was of Nunes, and jumped right in front of him and stole the football away.
I think Hurley kind of was pressured quicker than he wanted and just kind of got rid of it too quick.
49-yard line of... 48-yard line of Woodstock Academy where the Whippets will take it over after the turnover.
Coach Susser said you might see some 14-year-old mistakes, and
that was one of them.
Yep.
Throwing it over the middle. Not a bad defensive play, though, either, when you really look at it. Handoff goes to Jenkins. Got maybe back to the line of scrimmage, maybe. He's got one of the most interesting helmets I've seen. It's pretty easy to tell. It's like padding on the back of the helmet.
Must be some kind of,
might be a concussion protection.
Some kind of extra padding.
Yep. So back to the 49-yard line, a loss of 1 for Jenkins. His first carry of the day. Alvarado, the quarterback. Jenkins and Rodriguez behind him. And it is Rodriguez, the big guy, 45, 40, close to, not there for a first down, but about a yard or two short. They had to get close to the 38. They're at the 41.
Kyle Griss with a good tackle there, but he's a big guy to take down.
He is. If he gets a little head of steam going, I wouldn't want to get in front of him.
No, not at all.
Personal opinion, mind you. Gain of 8 on the play. Now gives him 26 yards and just 3 carries for the fullback for the Whippets. pretty conventional wing T formation that they run. Handoff again, Rodriguez. That's a first down and more. 30, 25, 20. It was diving on top of him was Griffin Bloom doing his best. It's the only thing he could do. He lost his helmet, so he's going to have to go to the sideline. But he literally had to jump on him to try to knock him down. And Rodriguez got all the way down to the 20-yard line. Well, actually inside the 20-yard line, about the 19 of Woodstock Academy. A gain of 22 on the carry for the fullback. I think we know what the weapon for the Whippets is going to be.
Oh, yeah. Cruz and Rodriguez, a tough combo.
Yeah. But they bring in more bodies. Kevon Roberts is back there now, along with Torres Moray. And here's Alvarado trying to find some room. That hasn't been helpful, as he has not been able to find the room whatsoever. So Alvarado gets taken down back at around the 23. And again, that was a running play. There was no question that his thought was to take it upfield.
It's kind of the opposite. It's been working for Windham. Up the middle's been working pretty much every time, and around the outside hasn't been.
On the carry.
Although Cruz, when he got to the outside,
he did. Yep.
So Alvarado loses 5 on the keep. So Rodriguez, yes. Alvarado at this point, no. If you're the Whippets, because that seems what is working right now.
Need a defensive play here if you're the centers.
Jenkins and Roberts in the backfield. And it will be Alvarado rolling out to his left, looking to throw, and completes it. Gets it out inside the 10, down to about the 7-yard line to number 34, Yadiel de Jesus.
Pass complete to Yadiel de Jesus.
So ball will be marked first down and goal inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line, I think, is where I'm going to. Is that even closer than the 8? No, about the 8, wouldn't you say?
Right. Yep.
Gain of 16 on that pass play to Yadiel.
Whippets will start.
So once again, they have come out there, and here's the handoff. This will be, once again, straight up the gut with Roberts, and Roberts gets close to the goal line. Close.
Very close.
Kevon Roberts on the carry.
Roberts will take it down to the 2. Give him a gain of 6 on the play.
That'll do it for the first quarter.
Well, we've played 1 quarter of football, and right now it's all Whippets, 14-0. They lead the Woodstock Academy Centaurs.
Hi, this is Jeff Busquet.
And Kaylin Busquet of Steve Busquet's Appliance and TV, your hometown appliance store. We've been committed to providing the lowest prices and best customer service in the area for over 35 years, and we are excited to continue this tradition at our newest location, now open at 600 Main Street in Willimantic. We carry and service your favorite and most trusted brands of appliances, TVs, and furniture.
We know you've all heard about back orders in the appliance industry, but at Busquets, our salespeople can find you what you're looking for in stock and ready to be delivered. Amana washers and dryers are only $4.89 each. Whirlpool front load washers and dryers are only $8.49 each and can handle a king-size comforter. Frigidaire 18 cubic foot refrigerators are only $6.75. And just arriving, a new batch of Scratch and Dent appliances at our Willimantic store. Scratch and Dent are brand new with a full warranty. We have 18 cubic foot refrigerators for $5.99. Side-by-side refrigerators start at $8.99. And remember, at Busquets, we service everything we sell and take a year to pay interest-free.
Check us out at one of our locations in Danielson and Willimantic or online at BusquetsAppliance.com. Pay more, what for?
And right now at Busquets Appliances, scratch and dent sales going on. Top load washers, regular $5.99, now just $3.99. And Whirlpool dryers, regular $5.99, now just $3.99 at Busquets Appliances in Danielson and Willimantic. Second and goal from the 2 for the Whippets. And this handoff straight ahead, and that might have been Cruz again, and he's going to be stopped short, about a yard short of the touchdown. Trying to pick up the number of who comes out of there, but I think it was Cruz who had the foot. No, maybe it was 18. It was Roberts again. Yep. And once again, this one's straight ahead. This is Alvarado, I think. And I think Alvarado got the touchdown. Yep. And he loses his helmet. So he's going to not be able to come out for the extra point anyway because he ran it in. So the 1 yard touchdown run for Francesco Alvarado.
Centaurs again stop him, and it'll be 4th and goal.
Oh, no, did they stop him?
I didn't see the signal.
I thought he got in, but he's going to have to come out. So now this is interesting because your quarterback, Jenkins, I'm assuming, is going to take over at quarterback.
And it's a 4th down here.
4th down and goal. So you're more or less a wild. Well, no, Jenkins will come right over center. And Jenkins will hand off who else? Rodriguez tiptoes right in. Now that is a touchdown, okay? Yep. It was probably sooner or later. Let's put it that way.
Off the left side.
So a 20-0 lead. For Windham. And I'm assuming the 1-point conversion, or are they going to go for the 2? They're probably going to go for the 2. Thinking about it after their last attempt.
Yeah, they're going for the kick, I think.
They're going to.
High snap last time.
Chapman is going to try it again. Here's the snap. Here's the boot. The boot is up, and this time the boot is good. 10:46 left to go in the first half. It's 21-0 in favor of the Windham Whippets.
I have been doing theater and acting since I was 8 years old. I absolutely love it. Coming here was one of the best decisions I've ever made, if not the best. The school has been so supportive. I am so unbelievably grateful. It's amazing to be in an environment where people want you to succeed and want you to do well. My name is Maggie McLaughlin. I'm a junior from Woodstock, and I am Woodstock Academy. For more information on where you can spend your next 4 years, please visit woodstockacademy.org/futurecentaurs.
21-0 in favor of Windham. Rodriguez with a couple of touchdowns today. Cruz has the other for the Whippets. Centaurs trying to find something good to happen here. They've been able to move the ball through the air, but that's been about it.
A couple nice out passes. Just defensively, they really haven't been able to do anything to slow down Rodriguez.
Or for that matter, anybody. So
true.
Cruz has had a good day already.
Yep.
Chapman's boot, a low runner. Luperon will pick it up at the 15. He's to the 20, 25. He's up to the 27-yard line and forced out of bounds. That might have almost been a penalty over there.
A late hit.
I don't know if a late hit, but a little bit unnecessary roughness, but they did not call it, so apparently did not look that way. So the ball will be marked right about the 26-yard line, 1st down and 10 for the Centaurs. They will mark it right at the 27 is where they're going to put that one down.
Yeah, he did kind of throw him down.
Didn't he, at the end?
Yeah. He did. Yep.
I just kind of saw that and said, was a little surprised that there wasn't a flag there. 1st down and 10 for Kadem Herlihy and company. The rest of the defense, Rodriguez and Mackenzie Vilche are ends. Ezra Rosa and Brian Moreno gets your tackles for Windham. Luis Aponte and Troy Torres-Mori are your linebackers. Inside are Malachi Fowler and Jesus in there, as well as down goes Luperon again.
Yep, nothing up the middle.
No.
On the carry.
That's not going to do a lot of things for the Centaurs from there. They're going to mark it at the 24. It's a loss of 3. I guess you got to keep testing it.
Keep them honest. Set up some other stuff. I mean, the Whippets D is real close to the line here. Let's see if we can get Mason.
How many do they have in the box?
14.
4, 7, 8, 9, almost about 8 right now. They have pretty close to the box. Nunes goes in motion. He gets the pitch. Nunes tries to carry the football. Not a lot outside this time. Pushed out of bounds by Jason Roman Martinez, one of the defensive backs over there. I think was the first one to get to him. Well, actually, it was 51, not 11. It was Malachi Fowler who pushed him out.
Carried by Alec Nunes to the right
and
side.
Up to the 24. It was no gain on the play.
Now you could hear the Whippets coach yelling that out right before it happened.
The wheel.
Coming, yep.
The wheel was coming. So it is 3rd down and 13 from the 24.
For the Centaurs.
Herlihy barking up signals from the pistol. Back to throw. Looks to get some room to throw. Launches it over the top of Rodriguez. Complete to Lupron. 25-30. 35 up to about the 40-yard line. And a first down for the Centaurs. That seems to be their MO today. You get that big play that gets you up to the 40-yard line, 41-yard line. Now you got to make something happen from here.
Hurley did a nice job being patient there until he could square his body up and deliver the pass.
17-yard pass play on that one for Hurley. 3 for 5, 55 yards. It's really not bad at all.
Nope.
And 33 of those have gone to Luperon.
He's been under pressure pretty much every time.
Well, Rodriguez was right in his face. He threw it over the outstretched arms, which I thought was pretty good, too. Nunes goes in motion. They fake that handoff. He's got to watch backside pressure. Throws it out to Luperon. 41, 45, 50. First down inside the 50-yard line. First time the Centaurs are into Whippet's territory at the 46-yard line.
And that's enough to move the chains for a
Alvarado
Centaurs
took him
first
down there.
down.
If he could have beat him, he might have been gone.
A gain on the play of 13 on that pass play. So not bad in that play at all. They got it. The way they set it up, he was going to get backside pressure, but they were able to just throw it over the top of that backside pressure. First and 10, 46-yard line of Windham. Hurley tosses this over to Luperon. Gets it over to the corner, and he's going to go down quickly. He had to avoid Vilche first, and then he just got hammered around that corner. And he will go down at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 2 on the play.
He kind of got hit up high there, but it was mostly because his feet gave out on him and slipped down.
Centaurs still in the negative yardage when it comes to rushing. Second down, 12, 48-yard line. I know you don't want to get caught in a passing-only game, but right now that's what's been effective. Hurley will throw this one. Complete again down the sideline. That's Nunes on the reception.
Passing's been very effective.
Yes. That ball will be right about the 39-yard line is where they'll rule that one. Give him a gain of 9. Well, actually not. Yeah, it is 9 because it was 13 yards or so. So down to the 39-yard line. 9 on the play.
Mostly all sideline type passes. Not much down the middle so far.
And somebody moved. Everybody's pointing at everybody else.
Yeah. Harris definitely got a head start there. I don't know if he was John.
Everybody now calling over the officials. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? It's the same thing I got. So another confab between officials like we had at the beginning of the game. And it's going to be false start against the Centaurs. Back to the 44-yard line. That hurts because you had a 3rd down and 3. And now you have a 3rd down and about 8. Back at the 44. Got to get down to the 36-yard line. 7:45 left here. In the second quarter, a 21-0 lead for the Whippets. Hurley with Luperon to his left. In motion is Nunes. Fake a handoff. Throw it over the middle. Complete on the screen. Not going to gain a lot.
Not much.
That was to Luperon. So they'll give him forward progress right back to the line of scrimmage.
Not a bad play design. Just nothing really there after the catch. The Centaurs, you really want to get on the board here if you're going to get back in this game.
Agreed. Passing-wise, 6 for 8 for Kadam Hurley. Very solid. Now, are they big gainers? A couple of them are. Unfortunately, they're deep in the territory when they get the big gainers.
Yeah, not a lot of long throws, but
no.
A lot of yards after catch.
Hurley pitches this one back. That one eludes Luperon. He looks to throw it. Then he tries to get out of the mess. A lot of bouncing around. He's made something more than what could have been as he got back to the 48-yard line.
Unfortunate for Luperon. I almost call that a fumble recovery more than anything.
Well,
but it's got to be a rush.
It looked like he wanted to throw it. I don't know if that was the original design.
I think with the bobble, he almost felt he had to.
Well, being a 4th down and all.
So a 4-yard loss turns into a first down for Windham at their own 48-yard line, as it did come on 4th down.
Well, even if you throw it there and it's intercepted, it's almost like a mini punt.
Yeah.
It's 4th down.
At least he got some yardage back.
He did.
That the Whippets now have to go a little bit longer because they could have been further down in Woodstock Academy territory. And with the football is the Whippets. Carrying it is Maury. Torres Maury is going to carry it down to the 46-yard line for Windham.
Yeah, just a freshman. Seen a few different guys take carries today for the Whippets.
Well, they said they would be using a lot of them, and indeed they have been. A gain on the play of 6 for Torres Maury. It's 2nd down and 4. That's his first carry. They are spreading it around. Cruz and Rodriguez in the backfield now. Roberts is over in a wideout position. The wing is Maury. He goes across the formation. The handoff goes to Cruz. Gets down to the 46-yard line, back to the line of scrimmage. No real gain on that play, and it's 3rd down 4.
Jacob Say did a great job wrapping him up and holding on to him, dragging him down.
It's one of the, certainly the shortest gain for Cruz, as he didn't go anywhere. He had 4 carries for 75 yards up to that point.
Yeah, once he gets into open space, he's gone.
He's tough.
Very tough.
So it's 3rd down now. Back at the 46-yard line. 3rd down 4 for the Whippets. Handoff. This is Cruz again. Little stutter step. 45-40, 35, and out of bounds, but a first down for Windham right at the 35-yard line.
Cruz again on the carry.
11 yards on that carry. Down to the 35. He may get to 100 before the half.
You can see why Wyndham's 4-0, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. They can run the football very effectively. First down for the Whippets. Alvarado. Over the center, Polino. Alvarado, that short handoff, Rodriguez inside the 35, down to the 31-yard line. The other thing they're doing is effectively running the clock.
Yeah, they might take this down to the end of the half.
Zel Garcia Rodriguez.
Well, with 4.5 to go.
On the carry.
They actually said he went down instead of the 31-yard line, it'd be the 32. So it was only a gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. This is Rodriguez up to the 35, inside the 35, short of a first down, or inside the 30, down to about the 27.
Garcia Rodriguez
Dominic
again
LaFleur,
on
nice
the
tackle
carry.
there.
But it will be a 3rd down. Or will it be? Yeah, it's 3rd down. Back at the 28 is where they'll mark that ball. Gain of 4. 3rd down and 3.
See the baseball team grouping up here in front of us.
Well, they'll be honored at halftime as we celebrate the 2024 Baseball Championship, Class L. Rodriguez with the football inside the 25-yard line. It'll be another first down for the Whippets with 3.5 to play in the first half.
To the left side.
He's been an effective weapon, without a doubt.
Absolutely.
Ball is marked at the 22-yard line.
Whippets move the chains. 1st and 10.
Gain of 6 on the play for Rodriguez.
He's been doing pretty much pounding it up the middle, and Cruz kind of going around the outside.
8 carries, 62 yards for Rodriguez. Well, here's Cruz. No, actually, this is Chapman carrying the football. Got back, maybe lost a yard at the 23-yard line.
Deshaun Chapman on the carry.
So the ball will be marked backwards, I think.
Trying to get around the corner, but
probably the 23-yard line. It depends where they give him forward progress.
I'll mark it at the 24. Loss of 2 for Chapman. First carry for Chapman today.
Yeah, rare negative play for the Whippets.
They haven't had many. They've had a couple prior.
Mostly in the QB keeps.
Yeah, that's were the ones that have not worked out. If you noticed, you haven't seen one since. So Alvarado looks at his wristband and says, okay, this is what we're doing. Cruz, wing right, and a timeout called by the Whippets. They want to talk about it a little bit with 2:11 to go. You would think that they would want to get one more touchdown here before the half, if at all possible. A 4-touchdown lead is pretty tough.
Yep.
3 touchdowns are still doable for anybody. It's almost like, I like to equate it to a 2-0 or 3-0 lead in soccer. Essentially, that's what it is. It's a dangerous lead.
Yep.
4-0, that becomes a little bit tougher.
And either way, they're probably not going to leave centers with much, if anything, left on the clock.
I would say very little.
They don't punch it in.
I would say very little. So at halftime, we are indeed going to, there is a Woodstock Academy dance presentation, and then we are going to take from what I guess I'm going to do is a short break because I've got to run upstairs and do the baseball thing. So we're actually going to be doing both. Should be some fun. Aiden Soderman's going to run all of our controls for us, so hopefully we can pull all this off all together. Here's Alvarado, back to throw. Wings went out there to Cruz, 20, jumps a tackler and goes down to the 16-yard line. Nice little athletic move by Cruz.
Pass complete to Julian Cruz.
I think there was Phillips on the tackle there.
Ball will be marked at the 16-yard line. There was a gain of 8 on the pass play. Because we've got to remember, it was a loss of 2 prior, so they're down to 3rd down and 4. 3 for 5 now for Alvarado.
Whippets will have it 3rd and about 4 from around the 16-yard line.
3rd down 4. Alvarado shifts around to Cruz to a pro set, and then they go straight ahead with it. Well, instead of sweeping it, let's go straight ahead. Didn't work sweeping, so Alvarado just decides to take it by himself up the gut and gets the first down. It was a 3rd and 4, and they marked the ball at about the 11, make it the 12, make it the 11. Gain of 5 on the play for Alvarado.
Under a minute left here in the half.
So they got to think here if they're going to want to score. If they want to get another score here, they got to move it.
Yeah.
48 seconds.
Do have 2 timeouts.
Alvarado gives the football run to Cruz. Cruz trying to sweep it. He's going to get a nice block out there, and a flag is going to be called, probably a hold on Jenkins. Yeah,
probably an unnecessary hold too.
The receiver, I think, was holding on the play.
A flag is on the play.
Do you know where they're lining up?
I'm not sure on any of the whole diagram of what we're doing here. Yeah, the organization. I know I'm reading things. That's what I know. We have a penalty against the Centaurs, or against the Whippets, I should say.
Flag is against the offense.
Yes, so the ball will be marked backwards from there, and they're going to say it was back probably close to the 25. 35 seconds left to go here in the first half. It would have been a touchdown. And they're going to mark, actually, they'll mark it right at the 15 is what they say. So technically only a loss of 4. Of course, it was a loss of a touchdown, too.
Yeah, right. I was going to say erased 6 points, though.
That's kind of a tougher loss than the loss of 4. Here's Alvarado over center. Alvarado rolls it out to the left, launches it downfield. That might, coming across and getting the touchdown was Roberts. Or I should say Yadiel DeJesus. He came out of nowhere.
He kind of did come out of nowhere,
I thought they were looking to the corner, and here comes Roberts across the middle, and he just scooped it up. I almost thought it would be intercepted.
Interception chance, yeah. All you could see really was the Woodstock player there. Then
there was a player in the corner, but he was not the intended receiver. It was Roberts coming across the middle. At least we think that's the case.
Might have been a happy mistake.
It might have been a happy mistake. So Jenkins will hold for Chapman.
Blocked.
And a blocked extra point attempt. Jacob Say, I think, was a player who came in and got the block. So something didn't go right, except anyway. So now we have a 27-0 lead for Windham, and we have 22 ticks of the clock left. We'll keep it here. So if you go into halftime, if you're Sean Saucier right now, you have to look, I think, to Caden Hurley and say, you know what? You are not playing a bad game.
Yeah, right. I mean, and the pass has been working. I think you got to go back to that. And really, it's defensively, they got to find a way to slow down the Whippets running attack.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's really the thing that's hurting them the most.
That running attack has been – but then again, and they have had a couple of nice passes as well. Obviously, the touchdown pass there to Roberts was pretty nice, without a doubt.
Yeah, when you run the ball the way they've been running it, it certainly makes passing a little bit easier.
Doesn't it, though? I was just looking for the other because there was one pass that I'm missing on their stats, and we'll find it before we're done, for sure. But here we go with a kickoff with 22 seconds to go. Here in the first half, 27-0 in favor of Windham. And the boot by Chapman. Come down to the 27-yard line for Griffin Bloom. Bloom's at the 30 to the 35 and down at about the 38-yard line. The helmet flies again for Griffin Bloom. That's the second time today, huh?
Griffin Bloom on the return.
So he returned it about 20 yards. He was actually back around the 20-yard line.
I think he lost it once on defense and now once on offense.
So a 19-yard return, thereabouts. First down and 10, 14 seconds to go. If you're the Centaurs, are you content?
I think you try one pass, get a chunk gain, and if it doesn't work, then you probably take a knee. We'll see, though.
Hurley with Brailsford back there, Luperon. Nason and Nunes are both to the short side, near side here. LaFleur is up on top to the right. Hurley, he was going left and Luperon was going right, and Hurley had to carry the football because of that, and that will probably end the first half. Yes, it will. The ball was marked at about the 41-yard line. Give them a gain of about 2 yards on the carry, but it's not going to matter much as they will now go into the halftime, not locker room, but to the halftime end zone, where it will be a chance to talk a little bit. And the Windham Whippets will lead this one 27-0. We're going to pick up the dance team's first things first. We'll pick up the dance team's performance, and then we'll figure out what we're doing from there. I'm assuming there will be announcements that the baseball team will line up somewhere.
We'll see if the soccer game went final.
It was 3-1 the last time we checked. Derek Rodriguez Arenas with the hat trick.
And we believe that may get them into the state tournament.
I think it might. 4-7-3, 5-7-3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
5-8-3.
Collaborating with the football team for a fundraiser to benefit Dana-Farber. If you wish to donate, please make your way to the east side.
So we're just waiting on the Woodstock Academy dance team.
Goods and face painting at a $2 minimum donation. Thank you to everybody who helps, and thank you to everybody who helped to make this possible.
They're lined up, about ready to come out.
Yeah, I'd say they're just about ready to go.
Got to see them yesterday at the pep rally. It was a really fun pep rally.
Yeah, it was. I heard a very nice pep rally, and I saw it was a very nice pep rally. There were some comments made that was very interesting. A lot of fun. So we're...
Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise and welcome to the field.
Here they come.
Woodstock Academy Spirit and Dance Team.
we have it, the Woodstock Academy dance team, and now we're going to switch it a little bit to baseball, which means I'm going to run upstairs here for a moment and take care of some of the announcing duties as well. When we return, we're going to have that baseball ceremony for you right here at the Bentley Athletic Complex.
Well, here's the good friend.
I'll drink to that. Say, Ernie, still fooling around with magic?
Oh, yeah. In fact, I've got a great new trick I've been working on.
Ernie, not the watch and scarf trick.
It's the watch and scarf trick. Now, let me show you. Mel, give me your watch.
You're not going to make it disappear, are you?
Now, Sylvia, I need to borrow your silk scarf.
Be careful with it, Ernie. It's my mother's.
No problem. Now, I take Mel's watch, wrap it carefully in Sylvia's scarf, and then set fire to the scarf.
Ernie!
And poof! Uh-oh.
Look at my $2,500 watch.
Jeez.
My mother's scarf. That's the watch and scarf trick.
Let me show you how it's done.
Show me. Who's your insurance agent?
There's no trick to finding good insurance coverage. Just call Girardi Insurance Services for homeowners and automobile coverage that really covers. Our experience in designing comprehensive protection programs can be tremendously helpful in your planning for the future. You never know what's going to happen next, so know you're ready for whatever happens.
When they ask who's your insurance agent,
say Girardi Insurance Services, your independent agent.
we're the answer.
See them online at GirardiInsurance.com.
Good afternoon and welcome to homecoming here at the Woodstock Academy's Bentley Athletic Complex. We're going to change the topic a bit this afternoon as we turn back the hands of time to June 8th. Graduation day here at Woodstock Academy, but also a very memorable day for another reason. A young group of men boarded the buses shortly after the graduation ceremonies and made their way to Middletown for a Class L state championship baseball game. They brought back the school's first Class L baseball state championship with a 5-2 win over Ram. And today we are here to honor the members of that team with a special state championship ring presentation. Before we introduce you to the players, coaches, and adults who made it possible, a quick trip down memory lane. The Centaurs finished 18-2 in the regular season. Both of those losses came in 10-inning games, and they captured the Eastern Connecticut Conference Division I regular season title. They went on to Dodge Stadium for the ECC tournament, where they won 3 games in 2 days, including an 8-7 decision over East Lyme in the title game. The Centaurs went on to beat Brentford, Berlin, Guilford, and yes, East Lyme for a 4th time in a state semifinal before the victory over Ram in the state championship game. It is now my pleasure to once again introduce you to a group of players and adults who will never be forgotten here at Woodstock Academy. We will do so by their uniform numbers. Number 1, Eric Mathewson. Number 2, David Bunning. Number 3, Hayden Rowlands. Number 4, Colin Gaudette. Number 5, Matt Hernandez. Number 6, Caleb Simino. Number 7, Bradley Blair. Number 8, Logan Kutu. Number 9, Tanner Graham. Number 10, Noah Sampson. Number 11, Jack Sumner. Number 12, Max Karate. Number 13, Matthew Dearborn. Number 14, Brady Erickson. Number 15, Riley O'Brien. Number 17, Hayden Maloney. Number 18, Will Bushy. Number 19, Brady Lacaille. And number 20, Kian Lamarche. The coaching staff. Head coach, Connor Elliott. Troy Stefanski. Max Grossman. And Jack Merrill. And some other adults who played key roles. You couldn't get there without the bus driver, Rich Brusso. Former head coach, Brian Murphy. Athletic trainer, Jill Grant. And scorekeeper, Stephen Graham. Once again, thank you for a spring full of good feelings. Congratulations to all of you, as you will be forever known as a member of the CIAC 2024 Class L Baseball State Championship Team. You want to do a 3-2-1? Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1. And we'll continue with more live from the Bentley Athletic Complex in just a moment.
Do you have questions about your retirement, such as when will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How can I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? If so, you're not alone. As a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, the O'Brien Group can help you find the answers with the exclusive, confident retirement approach. We will work with you one-on-one to understand your goals and discuss the 4 key needs of retirement, including covering your essentials, ensuring lifestyle, preparing for the unexpected, and leaving a legacy. From there, we will work together to develop a retirement roadmap with clear steps you can take to help you live more confidently today and tomorrow. Call me, Pat O'Brien, today at 860-208-9913. Our office is located at 50 Canal Street in downtown Putnam, Connecticut.
The confident retirement approach is not a guarantee of future financial results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor.
Welcome back to the Bentley Athletic Complex. We have the head coach of the baseball team, assistant coach in football, but the head coach of the baseball team, who is, of course, honored today for the 2024 Class L Baseball State Championship. Connor Elliott is joining us, and how nice is it just to see these kids again?
That's really what I've been looking forward to, is seeing all the players. You know, you see some of them around school. Like I have Caleb Simoneau in class this semester, and I'm sure I'll have a few more throughout the year. But you know, seeing the returners that graduated or on doing big things at, whether it be prep school or playing in college and all that. So it's just really cool to see them come back and see that bond kind of come back together. That doesn't leave over the course of a summer and a fall.
I don't think so, and you're probably still kind of on a high off of what happened from spring. There's no question about that.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was an unbelievable run. I mean, just the dedication and commitment to the players, and I've said it before, but just such a tough time of year with seniors, graduating and all these other things going on. Like, we graduated and then played a state championship
on the same day.
On the same day. So just their ability to stay focused and the desire to want to do it and do it for each other, and just play. Play the game the way it's supposed to be played consistently. That was just, awesome. So it's always great to reflect back on that, and definitely we'll have stories from that season to use for future seasons coming up.
Oh, I think so. Was it just a blur though at times?
Ooh, it was a blur. It It was a blur at times, but we did, and by we I mean the team did such a great job of being like, we're just playing a baseball game today. Like we didn't. Yes, we're in the state championship game, but it doesn't mean it's still a baseball game. It's not, the rules didn't change. Like, it's still using balls and bats and gloves and all that to play the sport. So they did such a good job of kind of not blowing things out of proportion, but also taking it seriously to the point where, like, hey, this is a big spot, but we don't got to we just have to do what we know we can do. And they believed they'd be successful, and they were.
So what is your best memory? Do you have one that you sit back and say, this one always pops back up again?
Oh, that's a tough question. It's I have a photo that actually our trainer Jill Grant took, and it's me looking out from the dugout, looking out to the field, and Eric Matheson, who was hurt at the time, had his arm around me, and this is I want to say top of the 7th of the state championship game, and he comes up to me before the inning starts, and it looks like he has his arm around me, kind of talking like you're talking strategy. What are you talking about? I believe he was telling me about armadillos and how they're one of the most unique animals in the animal kingdom. So that's the kind of team we had. It's like he was doing that to try to come calm me down too. It's just fun. So that was just a great memory. We have that photo, and then Riley goes out and throws. So I would argue, 9 strikes. A couple of them were called balls, but I'd argue, he was just pounding the zone and pretty much shut the door on him from there. And that led to the celebration and everything after that. So
the things that happen in a baseball dugout, huh?
It's remarkable, and that's I'll leave it there.
So, I mean, obviously, as a coach, your first year, you go out and win it all. I mean, what does it mean for this year?
Well, I did get, and this is not a joke, I got multiple texts on the bus ride back from Middletown after that game that you might as well just retire now, because it's not, what can I do better, regular season, ECC tournament, and then obviously state tournament champions, and 26-2, 2 losses being in extra innings, like didn't even lose a game in regulation the whole season. So I don't think we're gonna do that again, but I think we're gonna be competitive, and again, it's a whole new season, and the returners, it's their job to kind of guide the new kids on what the standard is and why that standard is important, and we can always fall back on the why, and we'll look at last season. This is why it's important. So that's the goal. That's the expectation. There's no wins, losses on it or anything like that. We're just trying to continue to build the program and use the example that was set last year to continue to go forward.
That's Connor Elliott. As we have the baseball celebrations over, we're going to get back into football, but we're going to be talking to some of the baseball players as well during the second half of football. So we're going to do a little bit of both, okay, Dan?
All right, absolutely.
We'll do double multitasking, whatever, as we move forward. Here's the pickup at the 15, to the 20, up to the 25, to the 30, 35, 40, and down at about the 50-yard line. Was it number 25, I do
26,
believe?
I think it
26.
was Elijah Laprade, I believe.
Okay.
Great return by
Elijah Laprade up to the 50-yard line on that one. And we're going to be joined now by a couple of players here. First one, Eric Mathewson. Welcome back to Woodstock Academy.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
How special was that? One more time being honored here and getting a ring.
I can't even put words to it. I've been here for 4 years. It's a part of me is left here forever, and to be back here with all my boys, with my family, with my brothers, I can't speak enough of it. I love it.
Hey, I got to ask, what's your best memory from that state championship
best
run?
Memory?
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's corny to say, but the bus ride back.
Really?
When we had the police escort, everybody playing music, taking pictures with the trophy. Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
It was special. There's no question about that. I asked Coach Elliott that. You know what his was?
What was his?
His was you talking about armadillos in the dugout in the 7th inning of the championship game. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. He was stressing out. He was yelling at everybody, telling them where to stay on the field, and I went up to him and I was like, armadillos have the web feet of a duck, the snout of a pig, the tongue of an anteater, and the tail of a kangaroo. And I'd like to be the aardvark of humans, to kind of be like a jack of all trades. I just wanted to tell him that, calm him down in the moment, have him think about like the bigger picture. and have him take his sights such away from baseball and have him think about something else.
Absolutely. Isn't that classic, Coach Vogt?
Great, yeah.
I mean, have you had a baseball player do that to you?
No armadillo stories that I can remember from my days of coaching. But.
No question about that. Pass it over to Riley O'Brien here, too. We're going to get a few quick comments from Riley. How nice for you to come back here, Riley.
It's great. Also been here 4 years. It's just we get to come back and enjoy another day of football, which me and Eric both played.
Yes.
It's great to see everyone back out there, and it's great to see all my teammates.
We're going to tell you that right now they're facing 3rd down and 7, and Hurley, unfortunate, just got swallowed up by the Windham defense, as I say that, a sack against it. Back to we'll see where they mark that football back around the 49-yard line. Yeah, loss of 6 on the play. So let me ask you, what was your best memory?
Personally, my best memory is the state semifinal game. I went in there. We were tied at that point, and I ended up hitting in the winning run. Just went through the whole shortstop. So that was great. That was an awesome memory. Another good memory is Eric's walk-off in the East State Championship. That was awesome.
That was awesome. There's no question about that. And everything that happened, and, it's one of those, would you call it magical seasons?
Oh, yeah, 100%. That season was it was magical. You'll never forget it.
Hurley, he booted that one down to the 15. Up to the 20 is Chapman. He'll go down at the 22-yard line. So what are you doing now?
I'm currently at the University of Southern Maine. I play baseball there and study business.
Cool.
Yeah, we just wrapped up our fall season.
How do you like it?
I love it.
You love it.
I love it. I love playing baseball at the next level.
There you go. And before we turn it back over, because we have Brady Erickson up with us as well. Eric, what are you doing now? Give the mic over to.
I'm playing baseball and studying finance at Eastern Connecticut State University.
Good place to play some baseball.
Absolutely.
The two of you, I think, end up playing each other, aren't
you? Yes, sir. Little East Conference.
Little East Conference. We all know about that. We're going to turn it back over to Brady Erickson, who's standing here as well. Brady, you are, of course, a current athlete here at Woodstock Academy. How nice is it to see your former teammates again?
It's so nice. A lot of these guys I haven't seen since the end of the season. I mean, we obviously have the bonds, and I still talk to them all over the phone or whatever, but they're all busy with college, so seeing all these guys back together, get their rings today, it's special. It means a lot.
It means a lot. There's no question about that one. I think that was 23-yard line down to the 39-yard line went Rodriguez of Woodstock Academy, just as we try to do a little bit of play-by-play in between. That would have been a carry of 27 and 11, 38 yards for Rodriguez down to the 39-yard line. How much are you looking forward to the baseball season coming up?
Anytime to play baseball, I'm always excited for it. Coming back to play another year for the school. I'm obviously excited. I've been going to the winter workouts, all that, anything to get prepared for the season. Hopefully we can repeat what we did last year.
And the nice thing about it is you, too, are going to be moving on, not quite yet, but heading over to UConn. How excited are you for that?
I'm very excited. I recently went and visited the campus, met some of the guys on the team, and just made me even more excited to go. I mean, all the guys are great there. The coaches are great. It's a great program. So still got one more year here. Once we get that done, though, I can't wait to be there.
How about you, Dan? You got anything for any one of these guys?
No, I just wanted to say congratulations. What a great experience, and what a perfect day to have the ring ceremony. Can I get a look at the ring?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. What does the ring look like? We almost should get it. You know what? We're going to have to get a picture of the ring on the camera so that we can see it on the camera. How does that sound? That's something we will work on because we actually do have a box with a ring on it. So we're going to put it on the camera just so we can do it. That was Rodriguez on the carry. It was a gain of 3 for Windham down to the 30-yard line of Woodstock Academy. We want to thank all 3 of you. Congratulate all 3 of you. Welcome back, the 2 of you.
Thank you.
You know what, Brady? Do it again so you can come back next year.
Of course.
Why not? Good. Brady Erickson, Eric Mathewson, Riley O'Brien, all members of the 2024 Woodstock Academy Class L Baseball State Championship team. Here's a pass over the middle to Jenkins down to about the 15, but flags flew prior to that. And there is a picture of the. They did get a picture of the ring on the television stuff. That was great.
False start on the offense.
False start against Windham. We'll update you as we go along here as to exactly what has happened. But then again, I think the baseball celebration was a lot of fun.
It was really nice ceremony there.
Back to the 35-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and about 6 for the Whippets. I know now you have to get out of here, right? We got you all boxed in everywhere. You can go right around that way, or you can stay here and watch the game with us. It's up to you what you want to do. It is nice up here. Isn't it nice and cool? Here's the handoff to Cruz. Cruz inside the 30, down to the 27-yard line. For Cruz from Windham.
Kind of more of the same here from Windham at the start of the second half.
Brought down by Griffin Bloom.
Ball will be marked right at the 27. Gain of 8.
Whippets pick up the first
Now in the
down.
play for the
First and
Whippets.
10 from the
First down and 10.
And Mike, I think you just tell, too, just great kids, great
Oh, yeah.
individuals. Obviously a wonderful accomplishment, but just a great group of guys, too.
It was nice to have a state championship celebration here, wasn't it?
It was great.
With the football, Alvarado looking to throw down the middle, and he's got an open receiver. Is that Cruz? That is not Cruz. Is it number?
Might have been Torres Mori.
Yeah, it could have been Torres Mori. Number 33. Yeah, Troy Torres Mori is the man who picked that one up. With 7:19 to go, that pass going 27 yards for the touchdown. So they've done it through the air, and they've done it on the ground, and they lead 33-0.
The dominant performance here for the Whippets.
If they go for 2 here, no, they will not. Chapman, it would go to running time because of 35 points.
I think they need to work on their kicks. It's about the only thing that hasn't gone good.
That's true. They might need to do that.
2 extra points missed today.
So this will be an attempted kick by Chapman. Off the hold of Jenkins, and they'll go for the 2-point on the fake. Jenkins throws it incomplete, and that will end that thought. 33-0 in favor of Windham.
Make your next night out a simply memorable one. The mansion at Bald Hill on Plain Hill Road in Woodstock has only you in mind. Your comfort is their mission, your pleasure is their goal, and your happiness is their reward. The mansion at Bald Hill is a historic landmark that has taken on a new life as a premier restaurant and an elegant bed and breakfast, residing in the quiet corner of northeastern Connecticut. With on-site catering and an upscale banquet center, the mansion is private and secluded, offering the perfect setting for a delicious meal, special getaway, or private event. The mansion at Bald Hill welcomes you and looks forward to your visit, whether it be for dinner, an overnight stay, or a weekend getaway for that special occasion. The mansion at Bald Hill on Plain Hill Road in Woodstock. Simply put, spectacular. Treat yourself. You deserve it. Call the mansion at Bald Hill at 860-974-3456. That's 860-974-3456. Or visit them on Facebook, Instagram, or Pinterest.
Kickoff here in the third quarter for Windham. Low rider got down to the 24-yard line, up to the 30, up to the 32. Keegan Brown on the return. Got it up to the 43-yard line. First down and 10 for Woodstock Academy from there.
Brought down by Malachi Fowler.
First down and 10 for the Centaurs. I'm just trying to catch up on some of our wonderful stats that we didn't catch up on.
Will start their drive. First and 10 from the
Most of them, unfortunately, for Windham.
Yep. I got to imagine they were up close to 200 yards rushing today.
Yeah. 2 players have almost 200 yards rushing today. So this will be Kadem Herlihy. Back behind center once again. In motion is Nunes. With the football on the counter is Luperon. And Luperon carried inside up to about the 45-yard line. Give him a gain of a couple. Second down and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Luperon on the carry.
Somebody down here for the Centaurs.
Brought down by Yadiel.
It might be getting a little warm out there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because the temperature's up around 70 or so.
We're in the shade here, so.
Yeah, we're in a good spot, to be honest. A lot of the baseball players said that to us. It's like, wow, can we stay here and watch the game? And it is indeed a cramping situation with Jill Grant, what she's doing right now. It is clearly a cramping situation. And it shouldn't be too long before they straighten out that situation.
You don't usually expect heat to be an issue.
In the middle of October?
Yeah.
Likely not, but in this case, yes. Because it is such a nice day out here. It's been pretty comfortable, let's put it that way. I was going to give you some first half stats. We'll try to do that in just a moment here. Well, actually, I'm going to say first half and some third quarter stats since I've already updated a lot of them already. If you look at it from Woodstock Academy's viewpoint, Caden Hurley, 6 for 9, passing for 77 yards. He has 4 catches for Gabe Luperon for 46 yards and 2 for Nunes for 31 yards. Rushing-wise, we're not going to talk about much because the Centaurs right now are in the negative category.
Say, did we get to the positive yet?
Not yet. -4 is where we're at. Hurley, he was 6 yards, is the leading rusher. On the other side, Alvarado, 5 for 7, passing 85 yards. With 31-yarder to number 34 to Jesus, and of course you had a couple one for Troy Torres More, and then a couple for Cruz for 27 yards. Rushing-wise, it's been Rodriguez, 10 carries, 103 yards. That's a 10.3 average. Even I can figure that one out. You get a first down every time he touches the football on that average. Cruz, 7 carries, 94 yards, and 12 for Torres More. So here we have a 2nd down and 9 after the injury delay. Hurley back to throw. Rosa coming in. The throw is out complete to Luperon, 50, 45, 40, inside the 40-yard line.
Nice
that has been that little flat pass.
Yeah, yep.
Moving the chains for the
that has been effective.
Nice touch there by Hurley.
Pushed out of bounds by Julian Cruz.
So that ball will be marked out, and I'm checking to see exactly where they mark it, right at the 35-yard line of Windham. So a gain on the play of 20 yards on that pass play.
1st and 10 from the 35.
And they'll move it as fast as they can to try to keep Windham off balance as much as possible. They put Brailsford in motion. Hurley back to throw. Luperin goes into the middle of that pack. They wing it out to the right to Nunes, and it's incomplete. Try to get, I think they're trying to get as much attention into Luperon in the middle.
Yeah.
And once again, a couple of players down now. On Windham's side this time. Slow to get up anyway.
Yeah, Chapman and didn't catch the other one, but
something tells me it is pretty warm out there.
Yeah.
And, like you say, you're not used to it at this time of year, that you have this kind of heat. It may actually be perfect for watching the football game. It may not be perfect for playing the football game. Second down 10 from the 35-yard line. In motion again, this is Nunes. They fake the handoff. They give Hurley straight up the gut inside the 30-yard line down to about the 29. So Hurley's starting to get a little bit of activity, running the football.
I think if you're the Centers, even if you're not going to make it all the way back in this game, you want momentum carrying over. The next game, you want Hurley to start gaining some confidence. So it looks like he's going to be in there for
the rest of the way. It probably he has actually pushed the Centaurs now into positive rushing yards with that one. They're up to 2 yards in rushing. He's got 12 of them himself. Luperon and Brailsford back behind or aside of Hurley, and that was a bad snap. Hurley picked up that loose football, threw it out, and it's picked off by Windham, and it's just a race to the end zone, and Hurley will force out of bounds number 12, Nikolai Torres. That time it was just underthrown. The whole play had some issues.
Yeah, it was. I mean, bad snap to start off, and then he had his guy open, but just took him too long to get it out to him.
So a return down to the 37-yard line of Woodstock Academy for Torres. And with 5:11 to go here in the third, Windham again knocking on the door. Second interception thrown by Hurley today. Alvarado back over center. 33-0 the score. 5:11 to play in the third. Rodriguez with the football. A little bit of a hole, not a big one. Got it down to the 34-yard line. Gain of 3.
Garcia Rodriguez on the carry.
So Rodriguez, well over 100 yards now for the Whippets. Came in 4-0, the Whippets. Centaurs came in 2-2. Both these teams playing their first Eastern Connecticut Conference Division II contest. There's only 3 of them. Waterford, Windham, Ledyard, and Woodstock Academy, so you only get 3 of those games are Division II games. Alvarado, hands off. This is going across the side is Torres More, and he goes down quickly.
Yeah, nice tackle there by Dylan Phillips.
Ball will be marked right down at the, I think they keep it right about the 20, let me see where they put this one, the 34. Right at the line of scrimmage.
Phillips coming back from an elbow issue. I saw yesterday he wanted to do the tug of war, and Jill Grant got in there and pulled him out of there and said, no.
Nope, you're not doing that. That ain't happening today.
I don't think that's a good idea.
3rd down and 7 for the Whippets. 4 down territory, no matter how you slice it. Alvarado keeps the football, looks to throw downfield, pulls it back and goes to the left side. Carries it by himself, looking for the first down marker, finds it inside the 20 and down to about the 15 before he was pushed out of bounds. So that's one of those where you pull it down looking right and you go all the way and you just reverse field. And if you're faster than everybody else, you're in good shape. And he was. Mark it at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 14. That's a gain of 20.
Yeah, their average run is pretty
It's pretty good.
And a few of those would have been bigger, but they went in the end zone.
Yeah. Well, now Alvarado is on the positive side of the yardage as well. He was kind of behind the 8 ball. Jenkins, speaking of being behind the 8 ball, won down by Brailsford. Brailsford's got to back off of that one a little bit. There was a little bit of emotion there that could have drawn a flag.
I was expecting to see one.
I was too, to be honest.
Coach Saucier coming over and say, nice job, but keep your calm.
Keep your emotions in check.
Unfortunately for the Centaurs, defensively, there hasn't been a lot to celebrate today.
That's true. It was a loss of 6. 2nd down and 16. For the Whippets, 2:45. Jenkins comes out wide right. Single setback is Rodriguez. In motion is Roberts, and they may have a timeout called, and they will. Timeout called on the field. 2:29 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. 33-0 in favor of the Windham Whippets.
Jewett City Savings Bank offers accounts that let you manage, spend, and save money the way you want. Plus, a team of neighbors you can turn to if you have questions or need support. It's the best of both worlds. To learn more or to open an account, visit us at jcsbank.com or stop by your nearest branch. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Timeout's over. 2nd down, about 16 yards for the Whippets. 2:29 left to go in the 3rd quarter. 33-0 lead for Windham. Next week, Waterford comes to town, 2 o'clock game. Because of all the soccer, one of which we'll be doing.
Yeah.
Prep 1 soccer game at 8:30 a.m. We'll be broadcasting that one for you. Handoff across the formation. This is Cruz, and Cruz is going to go down back around the 21-yard line or so. It might be a loss of another yard.
Nice tackle by Nunes there.
Yeah, kept along with him, followed him down the line of scrimmage. And they'll actually mark him down at the 22. It's a loss of 2 for the Whippets. So they're going in reverse a little bit here. 3rd down and 18. So Alvarado came over to the sideline, get some ideas and some inspiration. Again, 4 down territory, deep in Windham in Woodstock Academy territory. Rodriguez, sole setback right now. Well, actually, Cruz is back there as well. And coming along is Torres Morris. They fake the handoff. They throw the ball down the field. Knocked away. Nice job defensively. I think that was Nunes. Was it Nason or Nunes?
Nunes again,
yep,
yeah.
It was. Nunes broke that one up to DeJesus.
Yeah, that was going to be a touchdown. Nunes gets handoff.
So a nice job by Nunes on that coverage, and it's 4th down.
Back-to-back nice plays by Nunes.
So now a chance to see what are we going to do, Windham, right?
17 yards to go here.
But, I mean, they're going for it. And if you had a field goal kicker who could kick one 37 yards, you might consider that. Well, 39 yards when we're all said and done. You'd have to get it back to the 29-yard line. So I don't think they'll kick it. So they're going to have to look downfield somewhere. Or they're going to give the ball to Rodriguez and see what he can do.
he could go 17, that's for sure.
He could. In motion is Roberts. Alvarado goes back to throw, gets around. Chaput throws it downfield, and it is incomplete. Bounced off. I mean, he had a receiver open, but it just bounced off, the chest, if you will. And incomplete. Yeah, it was Torres Morey.
I think he had a chance to catch that ball there.
I do too. The defense may have got a hand on it. Hard to tell. Did they? Nope. It was just he had a chance. He did have a defender on him, but he was not. There was no deflection or anything like that. So it will be just a first down now for the Woodstock Academy Centaurs on their own 22-yard line. Nice defensive stand, though.
Yep.
Got to give them a plus for that. And the other thing, it kept the run time from getting in there. You almost have to look at that. You're facing a very good Windham team. If you can keep this from running time in the second half, that's a moral victory.
Yeah, sure. A few nice defensive plays there.
Yes. Hurley ready to go. Minute 23 left, third quarter. Quick throw, incomplete to Nunes. Did not wait for the break.
Pass ball's incomplete.
But then again, you can understand why. You got people coming right at you. You got to get rid of that football. You don't have a lot of time.
Hasn't really thrown many downfield. One at the beginning of the second half.
And that was about it.
And, mostly just quick outs.
Through the middle, in the flat.
Yep.
But they've been effective, 7 for 13. That is not a horrible number. Not a horrible percentage.
I'm a little surprised they haven't tried to get to Nason at all today. He's had a nice year.
And with the ball is Hurley, rolling out to his right, looking downfield. Hit from behind, the ball popped loose, and it'll be picked up by Fowler, Malachi Fowler on that far side, and I think they're going to rule that a fumble. I mean, it was hit from behind, and the ball was knocked out.
Yeah, and he had Nason wide open, too.
Yep, so it is a fumble. And I was just looking here. Yeah, that was hit from behind. The ball was loose. Pretty clear that it was not caused by the ground. Fowler on the recovery.
No, he brought his arm up in the throwing motion. Never attempted it.
Around the 9-yard line.
So the ball will be marked at the, I think that's the 8-yard line, to be absolutely honest, inside the 10. Is that 8? Looks to me like the 8.
7 or 8, yep.
Yeah, I'm going to say the 8-yard line there with a minute 5. What's that? Oh, Aiden Soderman talking to us as well here. Rodriguez with the football, fighting his way inside the 5-yard line. Got down to maybe about the 4.
Garcia Rodriguez on the carry.
Yeah, let's see if they mark that one at the 5. They're going to give his forward progress to the 5, give him a gain of 3.
Yeah, unfortunately, the area we're set up in tends to be a popular cut-through.
Yeah, we've been trying to tell people not to go in front of the camera. We apologize if you see a lot of faces that we do not know. Torres Morey out to the right. Cruz to the left. Alvarado gives the football to Jenkins. He cuts it inside, and Jenkins, I think, gets the touchdown and does. Darian Jenkins on the carry with 17 seconds to go here in the third. Makes it a 39-0 game.
And we will see the running time.
So much for the running time idea.
Yep. Doesn't
quite work the way you want it to all the time. So a 5-yard run for Jenkins. Just his third carry of the day. He's still, believe it or not, in negative yardage. So now I assume they'll go for 1. Jenkins is out there. I don't see Chapman yet, but we'll see.
Pretty complete effort here by Windham Whippets today on both ends of the ball.
If Chapman's not out there, it's Nikolai Torres who's going to attempt the extra point. Let the junior do it. Chapman's a senior, so let the junior have a chance. And that one's blocked.
Yeah, same result.
Yep, flying in there was Dylan Phillips on the block.
17 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 39-0 in favor of Windham.
Theater and acting since I was 8 years old. I absolutely love it. Coming here was one of the best decisions I've ever made, if not the best. The school has been so supportive. I am so unbelievably grateful. It's amazing to be in an environment where people want you to succeed and want you to do well. My name is Maggie McLaughlin. I'm a junior from Woodstock, and I am Woodstock Academy. For more information on where you can spend your next 4 years, please visit woodstockacademy.org/futurecentaurs.
$39-0, 17 seconds to play here in the third. As the Whippets will kick off for the fourth, or soon, will kick off for still in the third, 17 seconds. Centaurs will have the ball most likely going into the fourth quarter. Torres will again kick this one off for the Whippets. Likely to go 5-0 on the season. Centaurs will likely drop to 2-3 with its 39-0 deficit. And here's the boot. Down the middle, Luperon at the 20. 25, 30, 35, still on his feet. Stop there and down at about the 39-yard line. And again, because we are in running time, that will end. Oh, maybe not. They're not going to run the clock.
Brought down by Troy Torres Mori.
So they'll mark it right at the 39-yard line of Woodstock Academy. Then it runs. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say they're signaling to run it, but
I was thinking that might be what's going to happen here. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a moment.
This is Jeff Busquet.
And Kaylin Busquet of Steve Busquet's Appliance and TV, your hometown appliance store. We've been committed to providing the lowest prices and best customer service in the area for over 35 years. And we are excited to continue this tradition at our newest location, now open at 600 Main Street in Willimantic. We carry and service your favorite and most trusted brands of appliances, TVs, and furniture.
We know you've all heard about back orders in the appliance industry, but at Busquet's, our salespeople can find you what you're looking for in stock and ready to be delivered. Amana washers and dryers are only $4.89 each. Whirlpool front load washers and dryers are only $8.49 each and can handle a king size comforter. Frigidaire 18 cubic foot refrigerators are only $6.75. And just arriving, a new batch of Scratch and Dent appliances at our Willimantic store. Scratch and Dent are brand new with a full warranty. We have 18 cubic foot refrigerators for $5.99. Side by side refrigerators start at $8.99. And remember, at Busquet's we service everything we sell and take a year to pay interest free.
Check us out at one of our locations in Danielson and Willimantic or online at BusquetsAppliance.com. Pay more, what for?
And back with you for fourth quarter action. As in motion goes Nunes, handoff goes to Luperon, and he got maybe back to the line of scrimmage, maybe. And the clock didn't start. Never mind, never stopped. It never started.
And there it goes.
So the ball will be marked right at the line of scrimmage at the 40. 39-0 in favor of the Whippets as we enter the fourth quarter.
Ball gets back to the line of scrimmage, bring up a 2nd and 10.
So it's 2nd down and 10 for the Centaurs. By the way, Whirlpool Electric and Gas Stoves at Busquets Appliances, regular $7.99, now just $499 during their Scratch and Dent sale at Busquets Appliances in Danielson and Willimantic. A Nunes on the sweep to the right, got back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of a yard back to the 39.
Alec Nunes on the pitch.
Well, we get to go home and watch some more football, right?
Good college games.
Good college games tonight. Georgia and Texas. I'm actually looking forward to that game. I want to see that one.
Loss of 1 on the play, bring up a 3rd.
So it's 3rd down and 11 at the 39. The Whippets go, there's just not many Whippets.
No.
So they go both ways. They play special teams. And you can tell that they're a little tired out there and probably just fatigued from the heat. So Herlihy at the 39, a 3rd down and 11. Luperon in motion, back to throw Herlihy. It's heavy rush, but he launches one out there and it's falling short, looking for Cam Nason. Alvarado was out there along with Torres. Incomplete.
Intended for Camden Nason.
That was the first time I think Nason's been targeted today.
It has been, yeah.
Came in as the leading receiver with 5 catches and 187 yards. But they haven't been able to go long distance today.
No, and that one was a little underthrown as well.
Yep. 4th down and 11. Well, I think they got to remember Sam Clark and Caden Hurley, and it's a different – I mean, there's going to be different yardages you can go.
Yep.
And Hurley will punt the football away back from his own 29-yard line. And the boot is out of there. Nice boot.
Another one, nice one,
Yeah, could be picked up at the 24 by Alvarado. He's up to the 30, to the 33, and that's where he'll go down. 1st down and 10 for Windham from their own 33-yard line. And again, the clock is running, so this will be a very quick 4th quarter.
I'm sure the Windham coaches are pretty excited about their defense. They held Stonington to 6 points last week, and they've shut out the Centaurs so far.
Held down New London very handily.
Yep.
So from that point of view, yeah, I'm going to agree.
Well, Stonington put up 59 on us earlier in the season.
So 1st down and 10 for the Whippets. Alvarado still in there at quarterback. Handoff. New running back. Up to the 40, up to the 45-yard line or so goes Kevon Roberts. Actually, that's actually not a new running back. It's just that he hadn't carried the football in a while.
Same result, though.
Yeah. 1st down and 10 at the 46-yard line. It's a gain on the play of 13 for Roberts. It's only his 3rd carry today. They have a bevy of running backs.
Yes, they do.
Seems like every time you turn around, there's a new running back. Kurz is back there now. Rodriguez is getting a little rest, I think. With the football, 45. Up to the 50 is Roberts, inside the 50. Down to about the 45-yard line of Woodstock Academy.
Kevon Roberts.
So he hadn't had a chance to run it before, but he's getting his opportunity now. From the 46 to the 46, a gain of 8.
Picking up about 8 on the play, bring up a
28 yards now and 4 carries for Roberts.
46-yard line.
7:50 and counting here in the 4th quarter. Hard to believe some regular seasons already over. Woodstock Academy girls soccer finished yesterday. Straight ahead is Alvarado, and he's going to get pulled down from behind right at about the 40-yard line.
Francisco Alvarado.
Reached up. Was that Jacob Say, I think, on the stop there?
The girls soccer team had a great season, too.
They did. 12-3-1 is how they finished. It's a gain of 6 for Alvarado. Handoff this time is Roberts, 35, inside the 35, down to the 30, close to another 1st down.
Some nice cuts there by Roberts.
The volleyball team has just 1 game left to play, 1 match left to play. That'll be against Lyman on Tuesday. And they're looking at, they're 16-3 going into that one.
I think they were currently the 2 seed in
Brought down by
for state tournament.
We're going to try to bring you the ECC quarterfinal on Friday, and I think it's going to be against Killingly, but we'll have to wait and see exactly what it is. Handoff is Roberts straight ahead, and he gets inside the 25.
Yeah, I think Adam Matone said either Killingly or Ledyard, I think.
Right, it's one or the other.
Those two.
My guess is probably Killingly.
Yeah.
So we'll try to bring you that game on Friday afternoon, late Friday afternoon. 22-yard line.
Roberts again.
Gain of 8
carry.
on the play for Roberts.
Once again brought down by Bloom.
Roberts getting all of the work in this drive. 6:08 left to play in the game.
2 for the Whippets.
And Alvarado gives it up again. This time it's Torres More inside the 20, down to about the 15, another 1st down. Running at will right now.
Saw Torres More catch a couple of balls, but I don't know that we've seen him run a ton today.
Down to the 15, that would be a gain of 7 for Torres More. That's his 4th carry.
Okay.
Yeah, more than I thought.
They're probably coming up on 300 yards rushing at this
well,
point.
let's see. 109, 96 is 200 and... Yeah, they're coming up on 300.
Yeah.
They're about 270. I'm going to throw a number in there. Roberts with the football. Broke loose of 1 tackle and 2. and then gets down close to the first down. He'll be just shy of the first down. They had to get to the 5. They're at the 6. It's a gain of 9.
Is there an ECC tournament for soccer? Or no?
Yes.
There is. Okay, so
the girls' soccer team is already obviously involved there. The boys' soccer team will not be.
No. Okay.
It is not everybody getting in like in volleyball where everybody gets in. I don't think it is. No, maybe soccer is now. It's a well, we have to wait. Everybody who qualifies for the states may get in. Yeah, come to think of it, soccer, both teams may be in. Handoff straight ahead. They get the first and goal. Again, it was Roberts on the carry. You caught me unawares on that one.
Sorry about that.
I was just got to remember here. They're in.
They change it, too. In volleyball, if you made states, you made ECCs. Now I think everybody makes it. Yeah, so.
Even if you didn't make states, which is why Killingly.
Because they only have, I think, 3 wins for volleyball.
Exactly. A gain down to the 2-yard line for Roberts. It's a gain of 4. He's been used exclusively on this drive, just about anyway. Why not give it back to him again? And he'll carry it close to the end zone. Does he get a touchdown? The answer is not yet.
Just short.
About a yard shy for Roberts. Got to do it one more time, maybe.
On the carry.
2nd and goal. It's 169, 189, 289, 285. Yeah, they got 300 yards.
They're there?
Yeah, there. It's about 302. Handoff straight ahead. Roberts again. Push back. Did not get in, I don't think.
I know. I don't think he got anything.
No gain on the play. So you're still at the 1-yard line, and now you're facing 3rd down and goal. Not that it matters with a 39-0 lead and 3.5 to play.
Line of scrimmage by Jacob Say. Bring up a 3rd.
Field hockey season has come to a close. I think they have a scrimmage against Pomfret still to play, but for the most part, their season's over. Cross country finished 3rd in the Eastern Connecticut Conference for the boys, 6th for the girls. They have the Class MM state championships next Saturday. This is Roberts again. This time I think he got in.
Yep.
And Roberts presses it in.
I mean, it only made sense. If you're going to give the ball that many times, you might as well let him finish it up.
Sure.
So 2:49 left and a touchdown for Roberts. 11 carries, 61 yards for Roberts.
Speaking of running, my wife just texted me that Angie Rafter won the Hartford Marathon. She used to run for Killingly.
There you go.
A local runner.
Nice.
Winning the Hartford Marathon.
Congratulations.
Yep.
That is an accomplishment. They do have some pretty talented runners who go into Hartford because obviously that's a marathon qualifier for Boston and a few other places. So this would be Rodriguez on the extra point attempt. Well, they're going to try. Oh, maybe not. As they pick it up, and Jenkins had the ball blocked on the play.
2-point conversion.
So the 2-point conversion is no good.
That is the only area that they have struggled in today.
Well, I don't even know if they know. Did they want to go for it or whatever?
Yeah. The one before that they faked was clearly a fake. That one I'm not sure, but they've missed 3 kicks.
Yes.
2 of them blocked.
45-0 in favor of Windham. We have 2:44 to play. We'll keep it here as the Centaurs will get the kickoff. Our next broadcast likely on Friday night if Aiden Soderman can make it there for us for the ECC quarterfinals. Then we will be doing Prep 1 soccer next Saturday, 8:30 in the morning, if my voice is awake.
Yeah.
You may have to do play-by-play for that one, Dan.
Fingers crossed for good weather.
Yes. Actually, the weather, every forecast I've seen is like no rain.
For a while, yeah.
Wednesday night, there might be a shower. You can tell the grass is actually turning brown in many places.
Yeah, we're several inches under
where
we're supposed to be rain-wise.
Doesn't matter to me. I can't see the grass. There's too many leaves on it, to be honest. So Torres on the kickoff for the Whippets. And the low boot will run along the ground and be picked up at the 20, up to the 25, 30. 35, this is LaPrade again, and he carried it up to about the 39-yard line.
Hit a nice run back earlier in this half.
That one wasn't bad either.
Oh, yeah, only a freshman, too.
There is obviously, cause for hope down the line here. I mean, obviously, with a freshman quarterback and everything else and the tough injuries that you've already suffered, it's going to be difficult the remainder of the way, but you hope actually it pays dividends down the road.
Absolutely.
The schedule is not easy. Waterford, Norwich Free Academy, Montville. That's 3. Killingly. Who am I missing? Norwich Free Academy, Waterford, Montville. I'm missing one.
I did not print there.
You did not print our schedule.
I only wrote their results from the games they played, I believe.
I think I'm missing one. Here's Herlihy. Hands off, and back the other way went Luperon.
Waterford, NFA are the next 2.
Yeah, I got that right. Got that right. And
Killingly Thanksgiving is
Killingly Thanksgiving. Montville is in there.
Montville's in there.
So I'm missing, I think, one, isn't it? Because NFA, Killingly, Ledyard.
Gotcha.
Ledyard, yes. We forgot the Ledyard yet. That one is on the road. Montville is home, and Waterford is home, and Killingly will be home at Nichols College. That was a loss of 5 for Luperon on the play, back to the 35-yard line. 1:10 left in this ball game. Handoff again to Gabe, and not a lot there, and in fact, nothing there.
Yeah, the runs up the middle just have not been there today.
Not been profitable.
Nope.
Luperon will come off as his helmet came off. Ball was marked at the 30-yard line, a loss of 5 more. Well, they're going to give him actually a couple of yards of forward progress to the 32, so it's only a loss of 3. It has been rough for the rushing game for the Centaurs. They're in negative yardage.
They're back to negative.
Yeah, it's just not happened on the rushing game. Handoff straight ahead, and that is LaPrade, I think, on the carry.
Yeah, LaPrade or
LaPrade or
Harris.
Harris on the carry. There's either 25 or 26. It's Cooper Harris.
A couple.
Yep. Got it to the 24, and that's going to do it. As we have come to the end of this one. And the Windham Whippets will come away with the 45-0 win over the Woodstock Academy Centaurs. We'll be back to wrap this one up in just a moment.
Do you have questions about your retirement, such as when will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How can I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? If so, you're not alone. As a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, the O'Brien Group can help you find the answers with the exclusive, confident retirement approach. We will work with you one-on-one to understand your goals and discuss the 4 key needs of retirement, including covering your essentials, ensuring lifestyle, preparing for the unexpected, and leaving a legacy. From there, we will work together to develop a retirement roadmap with clear steps you can take to help you live more confidently today and tomorrow. Call me, Pat O'Brien, today at 860-208-9913. Our office is located at 50 Canal Street in downtown Putnam, Connecticut.
The confident retirement approach is not a guarantee of future financial results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor.
And we'll give you the final rundown here from the Bentley Athletic Complex. Touchdowns for Windham. Rodriguez had a 14-yard run in the first quarter. Cruz had a 2-yard run also in the first quarter, 14-0 lead for Windham. They went up 21-0 early in the second on a 1-yard run by Rodriguez. And again, with 2 seconds to play, a pass to Torres Mori, I should say. Actually, that was to Jesus. 15-yard pass play from Alvarado made it 27-0 at the half. 33-0 in the third quarter on a pass. That was Torres Mori on a 27-yard pass play from Alvarado. 39-0 at the end of the fourth on a 5-yard run by Jenkins, and then a 1-yard run by Roberts in the fourth quarter made it 45-0 in favor of Windham. Some stats for you, passing-wise for Windham. Alvarado 5 for 9, 85 yards. Leading receiver 31 yards, and that was to Jesus with a couple of catches. Rushing-wise, you can choose anybody, really. Rodriguez had 12 carries for 109 yards. Cruz had 8 for 92. Roberts had 11 for 61. I think 8 of them were in one series. And you had 20 yards out there for Alvarado in 6 carries and 19 in 4 carries for Kevin Roberts. For Woodstock Academy, Herlihy was 7 for 14 passing for 97 yards. Top receiver was Gabe Luperin, 5 catches for 66 yards. And rushing, really non-existent, 4 carries, 12 yards for Caden Herlihy, and that was the extent of the offense for Woodstock Academy, which falls to 2-3, 0-1 in ECC Division II. Wyndham goes to 5-0 and 1-0 in the division. So I guess our next broadcast likely on Friday.
Friday, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do some volleyball for you on Friday, as the Woodstock Academy Centaurs likely taking on either Killingly or Ledyard in an Eastern Connecticut Conference quarterfinal from the Alumni Fieldhouse. I'll have to remember that, because I'm always here at the Bentley Athletic Complex, where we will be back next Saturday, 8:30, in the morning. Not at night. 8:30 in the morning, Woodstock Academy, the Prep 1 soccer team on the field next Saturday morning. Will be here as well. For Aiden Soderman and Dan Vogt, I'm Mark Allard. Final score once again here from the Bentley Athletic Complex. Wyndham 45, Woodstock Academy nothing, and congratulations one more time to the Woodstock Academy 2024 Class L Baseball State Championship team honored today in a ring presentation. We'll see you again on Friday.
You have been watching Woodstock Academy Live. This copyrighted webcast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without authorized written consent of the Woodstock Academy. The Woodstock Academy would like to thank all our fans for your support, and we hope you've enjoyed today's broadcast. Today's game has been brought to you by Jewett City Savings Bank, a member FDIC, Girardi Insurance Services, The O'Brien Group, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, The Mansion at Bald Hill, and Busquets Appliances in Danielson and Willimantic, with production support provided by Ocontrabar Productions, LLC. Remember, today's broadcast is available to be seen on woodstockacademy.org/live. This has been a production of the Woodstock Academy.